Morning, everyone. It is Donna Gray here, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. How was your weekend, everyone? Did you have a great weekend? I had a really good crafty weekend with my youngest daughter. Believe it or not, she's not into crafting, but we had a crafty weekend. It was quite interesting. We did a little bit of a different project, and I'll show you. Mine's not finished yet, but I'll show you what we were up to. We crafted all day yesterday. I don't think we got out of our pajamas until like lunchtime. And that was only because Denny wanted to go downtown and get something for lunch. And so she got changed out of her PJs to drive downtown, came back, changed straight back into her PJs again, and stayed for the rest of the afternoon in her PJs. So she stayed in hers all day. I actually got dressed at lunch and actually, didn't get back into my PJs until I had my shower last night. But we had a great crafty weekend, and I'll tell you all about it, and I'll show you my nearly finished project. I've just got to glue some things together and it will be finished. So, and it's very hard to even fit it in the camera here. I've got it on my desk ready to go. So, how was your weekend, everyone? Did you have a great weekend? It is very chilly here this morning. We had 2 degrees this morning. So the chill is definitely in the air. And I know that everyone's complaining about how cold it is, but it's definitely gone chilly again. I think we're in for a colder week, and then it's starting to warm up again towards the end of the week, hopefully. So welcome. I can see quite a few of you. And Sheila, you were on very early. She was on 30 minutes before I even went live waiting. So good morning. I've got Sheila, Daryl, Sue, welcome. Janice, welcome. Card Crazed, welcome. Lovely to see you. Margaret, Maureen, Debbie, hello, welcome. All right, so just a couple of things while we're waiting for people to jump on, just a couple of things that I've got happening in my business at the moment. Mystery boxes are back. Okay, so how the mystery boxes work, I've cleaned out my craft room and I have lots of my pre-loved items, and I can tell you some of them have only been gently used. Some of them haven't even been used at all. So for anyone that purchases $100 or more, you will qualify for a mystery box. You need to use the QR code there on the screen, and every single order, small, medium or large, helps me work towards my 300,000 career to date. So that is in CSV, mind you. In our Australian dollars, it's nearly $500,000 in sales. I won't get the $1 million achiever thing until you get to 1 million CSV. So I know that sounds crazy and you're probably thinking, what's CSV? But it's just how our company works. So good morning, Kay. Welcome. Color Me Crazy Cards with Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. Ina, hello. Lynn, welcome. Welcome. All right. So if you order $100 or more, for the month of July, and I may even extend it 1 week into August, it will help me work towards my sales goal that I'm trying to hit before the end of the Stampin' Up year. And every order, as I said, goes towards helping me achieve that goal. So you can scan that QR code there that has the link already, the host code link already connected to it. Good morning. You're using your new laptop. No worries. Hey, Julie, welcome. So for any orders over $100 or more, you will earn a $75. So for $100, you'll earn a $75 mystery box. So I am going to stuff it with stamps, dies, paper, embellishments, ribbon, you name it. I will be stuffing those boxes as full as I possibly can. So it is beautiful product, but once it's retired for me, I don't use it. So I want it to go to some well-loved crafty people to be able to use it. So yeah, it's because you're probably logged into your YouTube channel. Good morning, Vicky. Is it chilly in Adelaide? I reckon it would be. It's very chilly up here in Queensland, so it would definitely be chilly down the bottom part of Australia, that's for sure. Okay, so of course, mystery boxes. I have my August card buffet. So if you're interested in having a fun, social, crafty event, this is awesome to attend. It's on the Sunday, the 18th of August. You can scan that QR code there on the screen, and that will take you straight through to the registration process. You will make 8 cards. It costs $50. You get to create 8 cards. I do all the hard work for you. I do all the cutting of your card bases and layers and your die cutting. All you've got to do is stamp and assemble. So it's a great way of getting together with other crafty friends. You go home with 8 beautiful handmade cards, and it is a great time to just hang out and craft with others. Starts at 9 a.m. that morning and goes until 1 p.m. in the afternoon. A light lunch and refreshments is served as well, and it's just a super fun social get together. So if you live in the Scenic Rim, or you live the Gold Coast or Brisbane or Ipswich or any of those surrounding areas, and you would like to come and have a fun session, please make sure you jump on and register for the August card buffet. Good morning, Regina. Lovely to see you. What else do I have happening? August Creative Card Club. So we are going to be using the Country Birdhouse bundle with the August Creative Card Club. Now, Creative Card Club is a rolling subscription club. So it's my monthly card class that I do. I do it in person on the 3rd Thursday of every month. And I also do it as a kit by mail. So you're able to get your kit with a full PDF instruction sheet, and you get to create 8 beautiful cards. So I do 4 designs. You make 2 of each. You will get a quarter pack of designer series paper. You will get a full pack of embellishments. You will get a length of ribbon. You will get all the cardstock needed to create your 8 cards. And you will also get a printed PDF tutorial in your kit. So I print the tutorial up for you, so you don't have to worry if you're not computer technology literate, like I know some people are. I actually print the PDF tutorial up for you. So if you wanted to scan that QR code, then you can take that through to the subscribe page. And once you subscribe, your payment comes out automatically every month. You can cancel at any time. It's a great way to help you with your creativity. All right. The only other thing I wanted to say is my November craft retreat is open for registration. Spots are filling up very, very fast. If you are thinking about attending and you're going to need accommodation, please check your accommodation first to make sure that there's accommodation available, and then jump on and register. Payments are not due in full until the end of September. It costs $220 to attend, and we will be doing a Christmas paper craft retreat. We will be doing all different types of Christmas projects. I've even got an add-on class, which is that beautiful wreath that I've done with the fairy lights. It's a great, in a shadow box, it's a great Christmas craft to do, and it's absolutely beautiful to have going on, say, your TV cabinet, on top of your TV cabinet when it's Christmas time. It just makes the whole room feel very Christmassy. Hey, Michelle, lovely to see you. Welcome, Sue. Welcome, Elizabeth. Joanne, welcome. Lovely to see you. Donna, welcome. Susan, welcome. Donna or the Olympics? Well, oh, thanks, Susan. I'm glad I win. I watched the hockey last night. So I watched the women's hockey last night. I watched the Hockeyroos play, and I also watched the Kookaburras play on Saturday night. We sat up late on Saturday night, and go the Aussies. We won both hockey games, so I'm super, super excited about that. Apparently we've been going pretty well. Like someone said that we've got 5 medals or something so far. We may have more now, but it's been a really, really good time for Australians already for the Olympics. So who's watching the Olympics? What's your favorite Olympic sport? What is it that you will be sitting up late, early hours in the morning? I'm loving looking that they're in Paris. It brings back memories of my trip with my daughter. So I'm enjoying seeing all the sights of Paris. But yeah, it would be an awesome event to be a part of. So that's for sure. All right. So let's get to crafting. I did promise you that I wanted to show you what we were crafting on. So my daughter, even though she says she's not crafty, there must be some part of her that swimming, Susan, there must be some part of her that is a crafty person, because she came up with this idea and I thought it was a brilliant idea. And I haven't seen it before, but of course the young ones on things like TikTok and Instagram, these projects come up on their feed, and it gets them a little bit crafty. So I'm going to pop my screen down. So we decided that we would do, she bought me a canvas and she said, Mum, we want to do this with all of our photos. Now, this is actually a canvas, and we cut out these letters. So it's too big to fit into the whole entire screen. But this is mine. I haven't stuck all my photos on yet. But we did photos all in black and white. And you can see here we've got loads of photos. And we cut out those letters. And those letters, there's like 4 lots of each letter there stuck together to make them have a bit of thickness to them. And you do a collage of black and white photos, and then you pop these words over and you hang it on your wall. So I think it's going to be a super, super cute. All I've got to do now is stick my photos on and stick my words on. So that's actually what we were working on all day yesterday. So I was cutting letters for her, but I not only cut letters for her and myself, I also cut letters for another one that she's doing, that she's actually just going to do the words, how lucky are we, and paint it a color and not put any photos on it at all. So we've done one where we've done the photo collage, but she's actually going to do one that's just going to be a home decor piece to hang on your wall. How lucky are we? And the words, how lucky are we, are out of some song of some artist that they know. Who the artist is, who the song is, I have no idea. But yeah. Sheila's waiting for the athletics. Color Me Crazy is swimming as well. Yeah. So that's actually what we were working on. And I was cutting out the letters on my Cricut machine. So my Cricut machine definitely got to work out. I was only thinking, I've had this Cricut machine for a couple of weeks now, and I cut out 2 things on it when I first got it, and I haven't cut anything out on it since. But yesterday it definitely got to work out, I can tell you. So so I think it will be a fun project to finish off. Now I'm just going to race out and pop that on my kitchen bench, the infamous kitchen bench. Okay, so let's get to crafting, because that's what we're here for. All right, so today I wanted to use the Delicate Forest stamp set and the dies. Now, I need a little bit of help with this. So this has this gorgeous die that is a beautiful, like an archway. Now, I've seen people use designer series paper. I've seen people blend a background area. So surfing is for you, Julie. What other sports are people into? Is anyone into the hockey? Is anyone into, did anyone see the young girl that's 14-year-old on the skateboard last night? The 14-year-old on skateboard from Australia. All right, so I've got some pieces of paper. I'm going to do a white card base. Now, this white card base is bigger than I normally do. And the reason that it's bigger than I normally do is because of this die that we have here. So this die it's like 4 inches wide. So normally the card front sizes of my card is 4 inches wide. So I'm actually doing the 8¼ inch width in my cardstock. So I'm using the full width of the cardstock. I'm doing the same height as normal, but I'm using the full width of the cardstock just to have a little bit of overhang from this layer. Gymnastics. Oh, I did see that, Janice, the young girl in the blue with the stars and the sequins. I mean, sometimes with gymnastics, I just love their outfits. Sheila says everyone. Oh, thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, she was awesome. The one on the skateboard, yeah. All right. So, and Sheila's into the, sorry, Janice is into the gymnastics. All right. So I'm going to fold that in half. Now, I don't know whether I want to cut out this in white or whether I want to cut it out in black. So I have a white piece here that I can cut it out in white, or I have a black piece Let me see. I think that's the black piece. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm going to cut one out in each, and we will work out our decision of what we want to do after that. So I'm going to bring in the cut and emboss machine. So this actually leaves, it doesn't actually cut all the way around. So we have to cut a layer that's going to be big enough that it will cut out that die cut. Now, I just cut mine to 4 inches wide, my layer. There'll be some part of it that the die will be right to the edge. Well, actually, no, I'm going to get it out of it. Look at that. It's just going to get out of that 4-inch piece. So I'm going to pop it right up to the top. I'm going to get this bottom nice and level. I'm just having a little gap at the top, and I've got a bigger gap at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to cut it out in the white, and I'm also going to cut it out in the black, and we're going to make our mind up. Well, you're going to make my mind up how we are going to do the background in behind. Are we going to do the background with some designer series paper, or are we going to do the background with some shading? All right. Equestrian for Sue. Sheila, your girlfriend is competing in the judo. Okay. Susan, you saw the hockey in 2000. Love the beach volleyball too. Yep. Okay, so we have this gorgeous cutout piece, and we also have this piece here that comes out. Okay, so you can see here we've got this gorgeous frame. We'll poke out all those pieces in a little while. So I've cut it out in the white. I now will cut it out in the black once I get all these pieces off my sheet. Okay, so let's bring in the black, and we'll cut the black one out, which is this piece here. And I'm also going to cut some of the okay, that's pretty straight. I'm also going to cut some of they have another lot of, oops, I need it down further. I don't know whether this is my piece. I feel like it's smaller, but anyway, we will go with it. Maybe I cut it smaller than the other. Okay, so let's run that through. I feel like I've cut it at a different size. All right, so we have that one for the black. Now, would you like me to do a blended background that we have a bit of a sunset, or would you like me to use some of our designer series paper to get the look that I'm after? So I'm just going to show you what the designer series paper can look like in behind it. Now we have a white card base. Now I don't know whether I'm going to use black or whether I'm going to use the white, but I thought we could use this paper in the background. So we could possibly do, ooh, actually even this one looks really pretty. Look at that. Look at that in behind. We could possibly do some designer series paper in behind. Susan's saying blended, please. So we could possibly do some designer series paper in behind. Look at that. DSP because it's easier. I like the way you're thinking. DSP because it's easier. Oh, that's the same piece. And that's the same pieces I've already got. Oh, what's this one? Sorry, I'm just trying to get the so we've got 2 for paper, 1 for blended. Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at that one in behind. or even that side. Daryl says he likes the DSP. Well, this one's pretty too. I like this one. You're learning to blend with your brushes. I just seen there was this one's pretty. This is what we used the other day. What do you think about that? It's what we used the other day. Okay, so I think we're definitely going to use a DSP. So now we've got to work out which DSP we're going to use to get the look. Okay, now I've got a fair few of them out there. Let's just, we've got this one here. We've got this one here. Am I going to go the white or am I going to go the black? What's your thoughts? White or black? Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Okay. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. They're all awesome. I know. Okay. Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So Colleen's saying white. Julie, you always say both. I know you too well. You always say both. What are your thoughts? Suzanne's saying black. So I've got one for white, one for black. Top right. This one. Choices. Okay, so we've got white. We've got top left, top left. We've got one for right. Two for top right, two for top left. Okay, I think we're going to go white. Top left with white. We've got 3 for top left. Okay, white and right. So that's 3 each, 3 a piece. Okay, these ones are out. 3 a piece. And we're definitely using white. Top right black. Too late. We're using white. So we've got more for the right. So we've got 4 and 3. 4 and 3. Any. Okay, this one's 1. This one 1. This one. Okay. And we're using white. So the top left 1. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, if I'm using white, then I'm going to use some scrap pieces of white cardstock. We have these other beautiful dies here that we can use as well, if I can get them off my sheet. So we have this one here that's going to give us a bit of a hill, and then we have this one here that's going to give us a bit of a hill. Okay, so can you see that? We can get some of that happening in behind as well. So let's cut a few of those out. I might be able to cut them this way. Can I cut them this way? Yes. Let's cut them that way. Okay, so I'm going to cut that one with the smaller piece first. And I will just, I'll cut the edge pieces. It's not quite, it's a little bit too wide, but I'll just cut the edge pieces. We'll go with the flow. So we'll do that one. Well, I'm sorry, Daryl. They all voted white. I have to go with white. They voted white. We just have to go with the flow. Okay. There's my scissors. So we will just continue that one on like that and like that. So we've got this piece here. And then this one we will do with a larger gap. Like so. And that one will go in behind as well. So we'll do that. Okay, I'm not down in the corner, people. I like the way you all have to see me. Is it that you need to see whether I have facial expressions when I'm doing it? You can see my facial expression if I make a mistake. Okay, so let's go there. I'll put myself in the corner in a minute. And there. Okay, so we've got those. Let's pop that out of the way. All right. Now, we're going to have to do, oops, a daisy, I bent my trees. We're going to have to do, can you see this? Look at that. How cute is that? And then it goes in behind and gives us some more bushy areas in behind. All right, so I want to cut this one. I'm sure I did this one at 4 inches by 5.5. Yep, 4 inches by 5.5. So we'll cut this designer series paper. We'll do it just 1/8 of an inch smaller. So we'll do it, actually we'll do it 1/16 of an inch smaller. Now the reason why I'm going to do it 1/16 of an inch smaller is it just allows it to poke in behind our layer rather than we don't want to have it not lining up properly. So in other words, we'll be able to layer it in, whoops, like so, in behind, and we won't see any edges coming out, okay? But you can see it's a gorgeous, gorgeous look by doing that. All right, so let's poke out all of those little bits and pieces. Okay. Oh, some of those don't poke out. Okay, some of those poke up this way. Okay, so we've got some pieces that don't poke out, but they are so that your leaves look like it's getting 3D dimension. So there's some that poke out totally, and then there's others. Whoops, that one there, we can poke through. That one there, we can poke through. And it just gives it a look like, whoops, that one we can poke through. That one pokes out, so does that. Well, that's different. That one pokes out. That one stays in. That one stays in. That one pokes out. That stays in. That stays in. Now, of course, when you pop this into an envelope, these are going to pop down, but it just gives a more lifelike look. How awesome is that? So, Susan, I promised to do some blending brushes for you this week. I'll do something with some blending with some brushes this week for you to help you with your blending. All right. Awesome. That looks good. All right. Now, these pieces here, we need to cut that they're going to be able to go in behind here. So that one there, I want those pieces to sort of poke out a little bit. This is just giving us more of a look. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that off with my scissors. Let's get it in there where it needs to be. And we'll just cut that with our scissors lined up there. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one, we will bring in behind again, and that's going to give us another look. Okay. All right, I'm going to glue these on so that we can get them sitting where they need to be, because then I'll adhere that one. So let's glue this one on. So we're just going to take a little bit of our liquid glue and pop a bit of liquid glue along the bottom here. And a little bit up the side where that's going to go. All right. And then that is going to sit in behind. Do I feel nuts like I'm talking to myself? No, not really. We are people watchers. Oh, sorry, I'm missing. Hang on. I'm missing down the bottom. I forgot. I was going to put myself there and then I forgot totally about it. Hang on. I'll do that. There, and there. There we are. I'm down here. All right. No, I'm used to talking to myself, Julie. It's either talking to myself or talking to Theo, so one or the other. All right, so now I'm going to go again with the other layer, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere it to this here. So, of course, it's going to glue all on top of that and then up the sides. So we'll do that. We will then adhere that in behind, level on that side, and I'm getting glue all over my fingers there, like so. Okay. All right. Look at that. So it's got some nice little hills and some more branchy pieces, which is awesome. So let's trim that out. Okay. And then, of course, we have this. Now, I'm actually going to pop this up because I think it will look really good being popped up on that layer rather than down flat, because down flat, you're not getting much of that, that archway. We want it to look like it's definitely an archway of leaves. So I'm going to pop that up. So let's turn it over and we will pop some dimensionals on the back. Now, the foam strips would be really, really good for this because it would definitely get up in those areas there. I might end up just using my mini dimensionals that I don't use that often. I've got room up in that corner there for a dimensional, so I can do that. I think I have room in that corner there for a dimensional. Yes, so I can do that. And then I might just pop some little minis just down the edges. So we can pop one there. Another one there. One just there. And another one there. We might put some across the top because we don't want that top sagging down there. And then we can possibly fit one in there. We need to cut the edge off it. We can nearly fit it in there. We'll just cut the edge off a little bit. And grab what's left. And that will fit in there, correct. Okay, and this little bit might be enough. No, it's not going to be enough. We might just cut a little strip to go along there. So the edges of your, I could put colour on the hills, yeah. I'm just going to cut a little narrow strip to go down that side bit. So the edges of your mini dimensionals are really, really good for that. Just going to go down the edge here with this strip, because you want it to stay popped up. All right. And I think I need to trim, I need to trim that dimensional right there. Okay. We're all good. Now we will maybe use the take your pick tool to get them all off, or otherwise I'll be here forever. Although the mini ones always give me grief. They really do. Trying to get the backings off the mini ones. I think it's my chubby fingers don't seem to work real well with the minis. Let me see if I can get them with this take your pick tool. Without sticking everything to me. There, I've got those ones off. Just need that one and that. There. Okay, we are good to go. All right, so now I've got to line this up, and because we've got dimensionals everywhere, we want to try and line this this up where it needs to be. So I'm just going to, as usual, stand up, hover over the top, make sure that I can't see any of that designer series paper anywhere, and pop it down. Okay, there we have it. We have our layer, but being popped up gives it much more dimension, as you can see. All right, now I'm going to add that to the front of my card. Of course, we're going to need some ribbon on here because we all need ribbon, don't we? So what I thought was, let's put a bit of petunia pop ribbon on here. Something a little bit different to add a splash of color. Look at this. All right, so I'm going to wrap that around that layer before I glue it on. And you can see I didn't put that layer on. Oh, is there a bit sticking out there? There is a little bit. I'm going to trim that off. I didn't put it on too super straight, but that's totally okay. The reason why I wanted to cut it smaller was so that we were able to not have it protrude out. So it allowed me a little bit of playroom to be able to do that. So now I'm going to add some Seal Plus on the back so we can wrap our ribbon around that bottom section. So a bit of Seal Plus. Wrap our ribbon around the bottom like so. Oh, and I've got those lovely not sharp scissors once again. I'm positive my good scissors must be out. Oh, no, here's another pair. We'll try this pair when we go to cut again and see if that pair's any better. I'm positive they're out in my craft studio because I don't seem to ever have a good pair of scissors here at the moment. But we will see. We'll see if that pair does any better than what the others did. Okay, so let's put these back in here. Now, of course, we need to do something for the inside. So we've got that happening. I'm going to glue that on the front. Okay. We will glue that with some liquid glue onto the front. I could possibly see you could make a gorgeous shaker card with these as well. You could put some beautiful embellishments in and make a gorgeous shaker card. All right, so we have that on there. Nothing better than a beautiful white card base with some white layers. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, I did have some more cardstock here somewhere. Here we go. Here was my insert. I was going to say I cut my insert. Please tell me that's my insert. Yes. Yes, that is my insert. All right. So let's, for the insert, I love this down here. I think that looks super, super cute. So let's just stamp that. Now, I feel like I would like a little bit of a variegated look to this stamp. So it's got foliage down the bottom, but then it's got flowers and things up the top. So how about what we do is we do a little bit of colouring with our daubers to get a nice colour look for there. If I can find where I've put all my daubers, there they are there. Okay. Let's do, I feel like we could do I mean, Mossy Meadow is probably the color, but I feel like I want to do something like Pretty Peacock. Maybe Pretty Peacock. So let's try that one with that. And then I'm thinking Petunia Pop for the flowers. Okay. So let's do, okay. So let's do Pretty Peacock for all over here. Okay, so just using your sponge dauber to add some ink to that stamp. And then to get the cute coloured flowers, we will add some Petunia Pop to the top. Just a little bit of Petunia Pop to the top. Okay, so let's breathe on that. And we're going to stamp that down the bottom. We will just stamp that down the bottom in that corner. Look at that. And we have got a little bit of a, let's see if I can get that back over the top again. A little bit that didn't do it in the middle there. But we could possibly just go with a bit of Pretty Peacock. You would never know. Look at that. You would never know there was a bit that didn't stamp in the middle there. See, there's always a way of fixing something. All right, so now let's work out what we're going to say on this card. You make good things better. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this. Hoping each passing day lets in a little more sunshine, sending our love. I like this. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this. I like that sentiment. So let's find that. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this. And I also want to say, hoping each passing day gets a little more sunshine. I like that one as well. All right. So that one. No, that's right. Okay. So I think I'm going to do this one in our Petunia Pop. Hoping each passing day gets in a little more sunshine. That looks good. Done. And then this one I will do on a strip to go. Actually, there's a die in here. Let me see. There's a die that we can cut out this sentiment. So let's try that. This one here should cut out that sentiment. So we'll do that. Okay, let's get a cleaner side of that. That will go on there. Okay, so let's ink that one up. And whoops-a-daisy, get it the right way up. We will stamp that right smack bang in the middle there. Stay strong, my friend. You'll get through this. All right, and we can pop that die over there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. So let's bring in the die cutting machine again and we'll run that through. I really should get my mini out here on my desk for just the sentiments. But I'm a big die cutting machine girl. I don't know why. I just like the big one. I like room to move. Okay, so let's pop that on there. Okay. And let's hope when we put this down, it doesn't move. I think it's okay. Let's go. All right. Look at that. All good. Okay, so let's pop that out of the way again. All right. So we will adhere this to the inside. I like that. What do you think about the flowers? Just a little bit of sponge daubering. Love me some sponge daubering. And Susan, for you watching, you could use your blending brushes to do that as well. A little bit harder with the blending brushes, but you can use blending brushes on your stamps to add the ink as well. That's even nice for the front of a card, isn't it? All right, so we've got that. Of course, we will pop up our sentiment with some dimensionals. Now, I'm thinking if I can find my pretty peacock embellishments. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. I think that's what I'm going to pop on the front to bling it up. You love the sponge daubed flowers? Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to pop that up a little bit so that I can see a fair bit of that ribbon. So I'm just going to pop it up a little bit on top there. Of course, we're going to do our bow. We'll do a bow on the side because I am the bow lady from Bow Desert. Maybe I need to put that on my shirt when I go to On Stage in March in Brisbane, the bow lady from Bow Desert. All right, now hang on and I'll see if I can find those embellishments I was talking about. I thought they were just here. Please let them be just here. Yep, there they are. Okay, they're the embellishments that I think will look really, really cute on this card. So these are the Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock foiled gems. All right, so let's see if that pair of scissors cuts better than the other pair. Will we gnaw away at this ribbon again? Well, they're a bit better. It's when you go to cut this other tail is the issue. Yeah. That's the issue. There we go. You think someone would shout me a pair of scissors, wouldn't you? Maybe it's time to buy a new pair. Maybe that's what, is that what, where are we? What Charmaine was saying, that I need to get a new pair of scissors? I probably do. All right, so I'm just going to add that with a glue dot. There's my glue dot. Okay. And we will add that gorgeous bow there because that just sets it off. I mean, you need that bow. Now we will grab our Pretty Peacock embellishments and we'll pop them around. So I actually think it will look quite nice with one there and another little one down there. And then, of course, we'll sprinkle some little ones around there and maybe one up here. There. And then We'll finish it off with a bit of Wink of Stella. Oh, hey, Pepe. You missed it. Well, you'll have to watch the replay. All right, I just need to crease my, and I'm sorry, I'm getting out a grotty bone folder here. I just need to crease that a little bit better because it's not sitting down flat. There we go. That's a bit better. All right, so we'll do a little bit of Wink of Stella. Of course, we'll pop it on our hills. And some on these gorgeous leaves. But you can see, I mean, we've really just used the die and some designer series paper. There's been very minimal stamping that we've done on this card. So sometimes the dies can be the star of the show. I don't think I've got any Wink left. Really? Did I get the wrong one out in here? No, it's the only one in here. I don't think I have any Wink of Stella left, people. Oh, no, there's some there. It's okay. It's coming. It's okay. It's coming. And we could possibly put a little bit of Wink on our flowers just to add a little bit more. And it brings out the color. There you go. What do you think? But I think it's very striking to have a beautiful white card with just a pop of color. So just a little bit of that petunia pop, and of course our green. I mean, I've done our pretty peacock, but what a beautiful pop of color on a nice sleek white card. I just think white cards look clean and simple. But there you go. Using the dies, minimal stamping. Hey, Lisa. So yeah, time for new scissors and Wink. I put it this way, I have Wink of Stella's around. I just need to find the ones that have some in it. But there you go. A simple, beautiful card using the Delicate Forest stamp set and the matching dies. But aren't those dies just gorgeous? That beautiful archway of leaves, I think, is just absolutely stunning. And using the designer series paper, the beautiful designer series paper there from Thoughtful Journey, has some gorgeous seams. You could have quite a few of these cards and have each single one look different with a different designer series paper in the back. Okay, so that is it for our crafty session today. So that was a quick one, like honestly, a very quick one. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, any of the items that I have used in my live video today, you can purchase through my online store. And just remember that if you order over $100 during the month of July, which we've only got 3 more days, so you've only got 3 more days to be able to earn your $9 coupons to recoup again in August. We have seen the Christmas catalog, people. We as demonstrators have seen the Christmas catalog. Now, I had a lovely lady joined my team yesterday. She's going to get to see the Christmas catalog right now, and we're going to get to order from it in August. 6th of August, we get to pre-order out of the holiday catalog. Who's a Christmas crafter? Who loves their Christmas crafting? Type it into the comments. Are you a Christmas crafter? Do you love crafting? I feel like Christmas is the best time of the year to craft. And I can honestly tell you, I'm super excited about some of the gorgeous products we have coming in our Christmas catalog. If you are thinking about getting a discount on your crafting supplies, then you should always think about joining my team, because being able to join my team is not only giving you a discount, it is also giving you the opportunity to be a part of a crafty community. So it allows you to be a part of, you love crafting all year round. I know, Merlene, but I know you love Christmas crafting because I love seeing your Christmas cards that you make. So if you're thinking about possibly earning a discount, getting a discount off your crafting products, and by all means, feel like joining my team, then by all means jump in and join. I'm just looking at the QR code I've got up there. I was like, oh my God, hang on, we'll do this one here. Join my team over there in the over in the there. If you click on that, you can actually join my team. So you get to purchase $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169. And you get to be able to have a discount, plus be a part of my crafty community. Plus, you'll be able to order Christmas products next month, 6th of August. We get to order. You've been making Christmas buntings in your craft group. Sounds great. You love it. You love to use bling and glitter products. Yeah. And I mean, Christmas is, I make Christmas cards. Jeanette. Yeah. Janice loves Christmas craft. Sheila loves Christmas. Julie loves Christmas. Yeah. So thank you for hanging out with me. As I said, once again, please make sure if you want to shop for any of the products that I've used today, you can scan that QR code right there on the screen. And if you place an order of $100 or more, you will earn a mystery box from me. Things that I'm cleaning out of my craft room need to go to a lovely, loving, crafty home. So thank you, everyone. I will not see you tomorrow morning, because I have to take my car down, and I may jump on earlier in the afternoon, maybe about 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It depends what time I got to pick my car up. If not, I will see you at 8:30 on the Wednesday morning. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I'll see